What's going on? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to see what's going on with you guys for cuffing season. I'm going to do a little spread for each one of you, each one of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And we're going to see where you guys are at. If you don't know what cuffing season is, most people know what it is. It's just a little fun term that a lot of people like to use because at this time of the year, this is when cuffing season begins, when people are trying to lock down their lover for the winter. Who am I going to be hanging out with? Who am I going to be dating for the winter? Who am I going to be, who's moving in? You know, it can go to that extreme where, okay, well, am I going to let him move in or do I want to move in with her? You know, so people are moving in together. People are deciding who they're going to hang out with for the winter. You know how cuffing season is. But I thought this would be funny. So let's just see what's going on. Now, some of you, this is going to be a general read, so it may not resonate with everybody. It's actually not going to resonate with everybody, all right? Because everybody's not in a situation where they're thinking about love right now, and that's okay. But let's see. So, I don't want to take this card because I don't like the way it popped out. So, I'm going to start with Gemini. So, let's see what's going on with Gemini for cuffing season. Gemini, and you are showing up in the reading. So it looks as though in the past you might have been in a situation that was just not going anywhere. It wasn't fruitful at all. It was something that just wasn't beneficial to you, you know, and you may have had blinders on and may not have seen it because at that particular time it might have been something else that was going on that was keeping you from focusing on what really was going on. But it looks like with this situation, there wasn't enough give and take. Okay, there wasn't enough balanced give and take in the situation. So let's see what's going on with you and your person. Okay, so yeah, it looks as though you realize that this is a situation that's just not going anywhere. You went within, you know, you listening to your intuition, following your gut instincts in reference to what's going on. You know something is not right. And so as a result of that, you decided to leave things. You decided to leave that relationship. It looks as though this was either you acting this way to this person or they were acting this way to you. But somebody was not able to see what was going on. And then once they left, now the person is like, okay, they want to come back and apologize. But this is because they got caught out there doing whatever it is that they were doing. And this had to do with someone messing around with someone else. All right. On top of the fact that there wasn't any balance in the relationship. But it looks like this person is now trying to recognize that you are the one. Or this person, because they were messing with other people, they're still dealing with other people. This is what I'm showing heavy in the reading here. That you got somebody who's dealing with multiple people. If it's not you, then it's the other person. All right. And if it's you, you're just not seeing a passionate beginning with this person. So it looks like you're ready to move on. And if it's them, they're not seeing anything with you because they see that you have too many suitors. And they just don't see that anything serious is going to come out. All right. So let's see what Spirit's advice is for you. We're using the Message of Love Oracle cards. Oh, this popped over. Okay. Rekindle the passion. Try something you've never done before. So if this is somebody that you feel that, you know, they may have pulled the wool over your eyes and this is somebody that you really still want to be with and you want to work with, then maybe you try a little something different than what you've been doing, especially if this is someone you've been dealing with for a while. Things getting a little, you know, laid back and relaxed, so to speak, for lack of better words. You might want to rekindle the passion and try something new, okay, just to get things going. And to get things livened back up again. Because maybe this is just boredom. Maybe that you guys are just, you know, you're bored with the relationship. Things are... Because, you know, Geminis, you guys get bored quickly. You got to lock a Gemini down, you got to keep them. You got to be spontaneous. You got to be able to move with them. You know? And if you're not doing that, they're going to lose interest. So, whether this is you or the person that you're with, you guys may want to just try a little something different to spark things up. You know? To rekindle things. All right? So now we're going to move on to my Libras. What's going on with my Libras for cuffing season? Libra, what's going on with you, baby? Let's see what's up. All right, Libra. One more for my Libras. Libras, cuffing season. Fall 2019. All right. Some of you are in a situation where you're just not really seeing the value in something. You keep going back and forth with it. Like, is this something I want to invest in? Is it something I don't want to invest in? Is this going to be worth my time or is it not? And that's telling me that you were dealing with someone already, okay? So this is somebody that you might have been dealing with. For some of you, it could just be the fact that maybe you have someone new coming towards you and you're not really sure if you want to even put the investment in or not. Just take your time with it, Libra. Don't rush. Don't rush. But some of you are, ready to jump right in without even, focusing on. A lot of you just came out of situations and you're ready to just jump right in a new one because you met someone else and you just want to get your mind off of that old one. But you got to be careful, Libra. You got to take your time. You can't just jump right into a situation because a lot of you are still healing and technically are not even ready, to be quite honest. But it looks like you're going within to try to figure out things. And yeah, this, like I said, this is someone that you were dealing with in the past and you're trying to figure out if you even want to continue dealing with them or not. All right? So go within, listen to your gut. Your gut will tell you what's going on. And you're like, okay, well, let's just jump back in. Say you decide, let's just jump back in. You are hesitant about that because you're not really seeing that this is a situation that has any growth or has any potential. So what you're doing is you're in your head about it. You're trying to figure out, do I want to go this route or do I want to go another route? But what you want to do is, regardless to what route you go, Libra, you definitely want to be careful. You want to just take your time with things. Don't jump into things. Make a decision, but make a decision that's informed. Some of you are single parents and you ended up leaving your significant other. So some of you are just focused on your money right now. Some of you are not even focused on love. You're focused on gathering your ones. You left a negative situation. You left a person alone, or they left you alone, and now you're just focused on your money. And like I said, some of you just need to heal. All right, so that's a couple of different groups of Libras here. So let's see what Spirit's message is for you guys. All right. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now, Libra. All right. So like I said, you want to take your time into things. You don't want to jump into anything. And the reason I'm saying that is because I got the Fool card in reverse here. So don't jump into things without taking your time and seeing what's going on, because you guys are still healing from past wounds. Okay. Definitely still healing. So go within. Go within, take your time. You just came out of a crazy situation with the Nine of Swords in reverse, and now you're deciding on what your options are. Take your time, establish boundaries with this person. Let this person know what it is that you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do, but you need to know what it is that you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do, what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate. And until you know that, then you need to stay single. Like the ones who, in the last group, they were focusing on their ones. Be careful, Libra, all right? Now let's talk about my aqua mommies and my aqua poppies. What's going on with Aquarius? Aquarius, what's up with you in cuffing season? Aquarius. Cuffing season for Aquarius. One more. All right, we're going to take that. And we're going to take these two. All right, Aquarius. So it looks like you guys are in a situation where things are looks like they're going okay. Looks like you're able, financially, you're able to take care of your bills. You got your financial situation underway. Looks like you're ready to start something new. But it looks like you got an ex coming around who wants to apologize, or somebody who you've been dealing with. They're just in and out. They don't know what the hell they want. This is what I'm showing here. But let's take a look and break these cards down here. So, yeah, you're to the point where, you're not as tight with your bunny, okay? You're not as tight with your emotions. You're becoming a little bit more open and you're looking at your options. Things are starting to look good to you. So you're starting to open up a little bit more, when it comes to your love situation. If it's about your money, then you're not being as tight. You're looking at your options because you're thinking about spending some money. Okay, so it could be some things coming up. Could be the holidays, maybe a birthday, maybe there's a trip that you want to do. It could be anything. The kids might need something, and you're looking at your money to decide, how you want to go best about financing the situation. That's if it's money. All right, if it's love, then you're doing your thing. You're with someone who's give and take, and so you're starting to get comfortable with the person. You're starting to open up with the person, and so you're starting to. And then you may have some other people who are trying to holler at you as well, as far as a couple different options. But that's what I'm showing for you. Some of you're just ready to go ahead and start something new. It looks as though some of you may have gotten into a really bad argument with the person that you were with because you realized that this person might have been lying on you, scheming on you, talking about you behind your back, and it was brought to your attention. Okay, some of you could just be in your head about this person, and about the situation that went on between you two, and you're not really seeing you're not really seeing what you did in the situation, and you're not really seeing how they went about doing things. All right, but it looks like somebody definitely wants to apologize, but somebody's lying. Somebody's not being truthful. They're not being honest. Like I said, somebody was talking bad about you, and it could have been somebody that you were dealing with and you weren't too serious with them, but that might be why they were talking trash about you, because maybe they felt like more like an option, because you do have some options here. So it looks like somebody is a little bitter. Somebody's a little upset. But it's because they betrayed you, and you let them know, look, I'm good. So let's see what kind of love messages we got here for you, Aquarius. All right. New love, Aquarius. Yes. So a new love or a recommitment to love is developing. So yeah, this is what I was saying here for this first card. You got the Six of Pentacles here, where things are balanced. You're in a relationship, and then you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, where you're starting to open up. You're not being as closed in, and you're looking at the potential for the relationship because you have the Seven of Cups here. So you're looking at the different opportunities and the potentials and trying to figure out maybe where you want things to go with this person, with this new love interest. Okay, so a new love or recommitment to a love is developing. So for some of you, this could be somebody that you dealt with, all right, in the past. But then I have the Fool card here. For some of you, it's going to be new love, and then for some of you, it's going to be somebody that you dealt with in the past, all right? So that is what I got for my air signs for cuffing season. If you resonated with any of the readings or any of the information in this quick reading, let me know in the comments below, or you can also click the like button and share. If you want to share in your comments, that's great. I love to read them. All right, air signs. All right, enjoy cuffing season. I'll see you guys later.